Today I'm going to show you how you can create a simple note-taking system like this one. So it's pretty simple. We have only two databases we're gonna work with. We have a node database on the right, and we have an areas database on the left. So we have all our areas listed here, the areas we would like to develop, and then we have the nodes that we take in support of these areas to help us develop them. So when you open a node here, instead of having to open to create a new page every time you want to create a new node and then having to search for what you all the information by having to open these pages separately, you have one main page and then you have all the nodes that you have taken right here. So when you click on that button here, there is a new node generated. You can see every time you click it, there is a new node automatically being generated. Then you can give it a name, and then once you've given it a name, you can open the toggle. The toggle is helping us keep everything more organized and neat. Then you start taking your notes here. We have an outstanding area right here. So if something has not been going well, you can actually duplicate it. If you need more space to fit in other issues as well, and then you write down the issue here. Once you write down the issue and it's being solved, you can move it to the resolved section on the right. So we're going to create that thing, same system. Let's open a new page. We're gonna create inline database. We're gonna call it notes. I don't know why I'm making these typos all the time. Usually I like to keep the name here and hide the title. So now we're gonna notes. We're gonna name the first column notes. We're gonna create a new page. We're gonna call this note meeting with coffee meeting with Joe to discuss new product launch. Then we open that menu here to add a new property, and we're gonna add a date. Let's say we would like, I'm gonna change the format of the date. Usually I'm used to that format. So our meeting with Joe is gonna happen on 15th, let's say, of January. And then I would like to put a tag on here by using the relation property. We're gonna add an option that allows us to set a new tag and create as many as we want. Let's say this one is note. So this is a note, right? Once we've created a note, we're gonna open that page right here. This is where our note is, and everything we want to write is gonna happen in this page. I'm gonna create that button. Remember that button right here I just showed you, new thread button. I'm gonna create that one, / button, and here it is. Now we're gonna name it new thread. I'm gonna change the icon. I'm gonna put that paperclip right here, and then we're gonna choose a new action, insert block. This can work in any type of context, but in our situation we're going to create a toggle, and we're gonna set a date. That's it. Let's say, well, we're gonna put like something that's gonna help us associate this with our nodes, meaningful nodes. Okay, we're gonna open the toggle here, and then we're gonna add a few spaces. So now I'm gonna do this like 3 times, as I'd like to have like a divider here, and then /3 nodes. Under here we're gonna say this is where our node's gonna be. New node here. We can, if we like, we can also color the background. I'm gonna choose yellow or blue. Let's do it blue. Let's keep it consistent, but you can choose anything you want. And pretty much that's it. We click done and our new thread button is ready. So now when we click it, you can see a new node is being auto-generated by the button. When you open the toggle, you have everything we just input right here. So let's say we want to discuss this project with Joe about the new product launch, and we've been taking notes on that meeting. Some major things to consider is when will the product, when we will launch the product, for example, or the deadline, project launch deadline. All tasks we have to do in order to get in order to be able to launch the product is like we type them here. Let's type it. Type O to do's that take us closer to the launch date. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're gonna create a new section called outstanding. Outstanding are all the unresolved issues / to do. So brand awareness campaign brand awareness campaign, and here we have something else, and also we're gonna create a toggle and we're going to move that right here. So now when we do something, for example, we get it done, brand awareness campaign not working, we're gonna move it to the toggle on the right, which will call resolved. And if we want to generate a new thread, that's it. We have a meaningful goal here, meaningful node. We're just gonna give it a name, ideation stage, coming up with an compelling incentive for early adopters, for example, and then you add whatever it is that you think it's important in order to achieve that. Then I would like to change those values as well. This is type. What type is it? It's a node, of course. So now we're gonna move on to the next part. You can also change the icon from here as well to make it more, or maybe choose that one to make it more pleasant for the eye. We're gonna create another database inline for the areas. I'm gonna hide it. Remember, we're creating now that database here that's gonna be related to the right database. I'm gonna call it areas, and then you have all the areas here that you would like to develop. Let's say product development. We're gonna create a new relation property, and we're gonna relate it to nodes. The nodes. So now you can see that the property appeared right here. When you choose on product development, which is the area we have here, it's automatically gonna appear in nodes without me having to do anything else. You can choose this here, and for areas you can choose like this icon if you like to make it more beautiful. And there we have it. We have our areas on the left. We have our nodes that we take in that are meant to support the development of those areas on the left, and we link those nodes to respectively to each area. So pretty much that's it. You can download that template for free. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description, and I will show you something else in the next video. Also, you can subscribe if you want to learn how to use Notion in these simple ways. Notion doesn't have to be very complicated. You can make use of it without having to bang your head against the wall trying to figure out how to do something. And if you think you can do something, then you can jump on YouTube and you can find plenty of videos like this. But as I said, if you want to keep things simple, this is what I'm planning to focus on: simple tricks and tips like this, showing you how you can actually create simple systems and setups to support your creation process. Okay, you can download the template as I said, and then I will see you in the next video very soon.